we got Amelia Dimoldenberg and Billie Eilish on the chicken show update. It's time. Let's hop into some real reactions, because I know that that's what you're all here for. So let's check this out. The very first time that I have some sort of like a really solo interview, at least some sort of with Billie Eilish. Reacted to the Quantum Blackwell, Go Talk with Billie Eilish. But no, very first time with her. Let's check this out.
I got you vegan chicken nuggets and chips for your lunch.
I heard.
She's vegan. Is Billie Eilish vegan?
Because I'm not available on the menu yet.
Damn, I was really hoping that it could be you.
Hey, okay, they already have a vibe here, bro. It's maybe the most romantic chicken shop date I've ever seen so far. Let's see.
My favorite feeling in the world is adrenaline.
I find that going on dates gives
So maybe also Billie Eilish really would have fun with skydiving or bungee jumping, right?
me adrenaline.
My favorite feeling in the world is adrenaline.
I find that going on dates gives me adrenaline.
Okay.
I actually need to freshen up a bit.
Okay, what type of perfume is this? Wow, she's taking a bath in this.
Do some?
Oh, good.
Is this turning you on right now?
Like
that I'm wearing a purple?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite... Actually,
It's backwards.
Oh, sorry.
It's like an upper body, like mannequin type of a woman, right?
Is this
Yeah, with some boobs.
you?
No. It's you.
No, my boobs aren't that big. They're pretty small.
Billy was like, really? Really? I have to check this maybe. Let me inspect this.
Yeah, they are. They're nice.
Well, I like them. I'm happy.
I like them too.
Straightforward.
Is smell a big thing for you?
Kinda number one.
Okay, in terms of maybe when dating. Yeah, you sometimes have to be able to, to smell someone, right? If the smell is just disgusting to you, you can't really have them around you. But the thing is also, bro, sometimes, right? Sometimes we got DH in the live stream chat on YouTube. It's a pleasure to have you, DH. And she says it's Billie's perfume. Okay, that was her brand. Maybe. With this with this upper body. Alright, interesting. Didn't know that. And also Veronica says, yes, chicken shop date with Billie, she's saying. And also, I also want to say this video was recommended by Miguel Lena, and she said it's very funny. I want to say thank you for recommending this video, Lena, and this reaction is especially for you, Lena, because you wish for it. It was obviously also for every single one of my beloved Disney dress out there, just that you know, if I haven't said this already, just to be safe. And Veronica, you some sort of were sparking up this credits I didn't want to give you. Wonderful, thank you, appreciate it. And also, because she's already checked. I already said this? With Lena? Okay. Alright, okay. And, well, better be safe than sorry, right? And, yes, sometimes with the smell, right? The thing is also, always it's cool when someone you're interested in terms of dating, your crush or your partner or your dating partner or whatever, if they have a good scent on them, like with the deodorant or perfume. But also, bro, there is a thing to a natural scent of a person, bro, that can be some sort of repulsive to you, or even some sort of appealing. And it's not necessarily because you love the smell of sweat or whatever, like a kink or fetish thing. It's more like, I think, in terms of the pheromones that they some sort of emit through their natural body scent, right? And if this is some sort of matching or touching your some sort of taste in like pheromones, right? Then you also naturally it can be part of attraction, like romantic attraction, if a person is emitting some pheromones that are appealing to you, and vice versa, right? I think it goes way back, like, but don't quote me on all this stuff. Maybe there are some papers out there, but maybe not. But it makes the most sense to me like this. And it goes way back to like primal times, right, of humans. There's also this again with the pheromones that they emit. There needs to be a match in terms of the pheromones that you emit and your partner are emitting. That you really literally like to smell each other, right?
Really?
Obviously, personality, right? And
God, overrated.
right.
What about smell?
I can get around it, right?
A big thing for you.
Kind of number one.
Really?
Obviously, personality, right? And
God, overrated.
right.
What about
Overrated.
smell?
I can get around it, but I'm definitely like, that's the first thing that I notice. And I have a very like strong nose. So if somebody smells good, I like them more.
I think better smell.
Veronica says no. She's talking about Billie. Okay, she checked like the boobs of Amelia. Okay, that
Good
was
than
just talking
actually
about.
just smell of nothing.
What's the worst smell? Good, I like them more.
I think better smell good than actually just smell of nothing.
What's the worst smell to you?
Urine.
Wow, the worst smell. I have to say the worst smell out there is, for me, it's a vomit. If someone is vomiting, and bro, don't tell me how it happened, bro. It happened, bro. That I was some sort of in a location where someone was throwing up, and it was a very, very, very hot environment. And yeah, you were smelling this when you were present in this location. It was very hot, and this vomit smell combined, it was extremely disgusting to me. Right? Poop smells disgusting. Urine smells, disgusting. Some people love the smell of urine, if it's your fetish or your kink, whatever works for you the best, right? But I'm just talking here subjectively, but maybe most of the people, urine is disgusting to the smell. Poop is disgusting to smell. But I have to say, vomit, bro, I think that's the most disgusting smell for me, bro. Because that's so, like, If some people have this thing, when they see someone throwing up, it makes them gag themselves that they have to throw up. Not the case for me. When I see this on video, it's even sometimes funny, bro, I have to say. Talk about like whatever, like the LA Beast or whatever, the whole compilation of this dude throwing up. It's just funny, bro. But the smell, bro. The smell of vomits, yeah. That can really. If someone would make me gag in terms of throwing up, in terms of a smell, it would be definitely vomit itself. Thrown up. Stomach acids of a human being done with some leftover foods and whatever. This smell, then if it's a heated location, like, no, bro, I'm out.
What turns me on?
Okay, turn-ons. And Veronica says she agrees. Vomit smell is probably one of the most disgusting smells ever. So yeah, she's we're on the same page here, me and Veronica.
I don't know, passion, dude.
Ooh.
It's all about passion. What turns you on, though?
Someone thinking I'm funny. Someone laughing at my jokes.
Yeah.
If you make your sibling laugh,
I know.
you're just like hit the jackpot.
My favorite laugh in the world is my brother's.
I've dated your brother.
I know.
What she says?
Just like hit the jackpot.
She would take her brother, like finish, like in terms of there would be one for
My
her.
favorite laugh in the world is my brother's.
I've dated your brother.
She has dated. Okay, like was guest on the chicken shop date. All right.
I know.
Do you think he's gonna be jealous?
Yeah. What kind of a person is like your dream to date?
What do you mean apart from you?
You don't want to date me.
Why not? Because you're busy.
Yeah.
How old is Amelia Dimoldenberg? Does someone know this?
What's the difference
Would be
between a
interesting to
craving
know.
and a crush?
A craving and a crush. Have I already asked what Amelia's background story is? How she started with this whole thing? How she even, ended up doing the chicken shop date and whatnot? Like, was she a comedian before that? Or like, I don't know. She was a host at another show before that? Or I don't know what she did. Was she an actress maybe? I don't know. Would be interesting to know if someone can spill the tea.
What do you think?
Appreciate.
A craving seems a bit more intense. Maybe actually a craving is a better way of describing an intense crush.
An intense crush, right.
So do you usually have cravings or crushes?
I become insane when I have a crush.
Oh, fun.
Oh yes, one of my beloved Disney joys also told me she had a very, very, very heavy, strong crush on Justin Bieber, right? In her teenage years or something. Then for 3 years, and then she finally met him, and he was surprising her with I think there was a costume on or a mask, and she was in shock, panicking maybe even, but very silently inside of her. And they went talking for 10 minutes or something like this, or at least she wasn't able to say a word, and Justin was patiently waiting for her to, yeah, get a footing in this very maybe some sort of wonderful situation, but at the same time crazy stressing her out situation that he wasn't able to handle it maybe. At least that was me, guys. You guys told me how I understood it.
I get absolutely insane.
Insane in the membrane.
A little bit, yeah.
Most of the time, the people I have a crush on don't have a crush on me
Have a crush
back.
on you, yeah.
I'm never that. It never really matches up.
No one, when I was growing up, no one I had a crush on ever had a crush on me back. That I know of. But it's demoralizing. It's sad.
What about now?
Hey, this little lip eye looking Amelia deep in the eyes. And well, now that we are here, wow, bro, they got the romantic vibes. And Veronica says she's 31, like Amelia. All right. Appreciate it, Veronica.
Sorry, that ketchup is very big.
It's very big.
It's very big, isn't it? It's like suspiciously large.
Okay.
You have a song Ocean Eyes,
I do.
but I would say you have very flirtatious eyes.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think it's because they're so big.
Thank you. What about them do you think? Just because they're big?
I think it's because they're big, but then they also come with a smile. And then it sort of adds to this sort of thing that's going on. It's quite mesmerising, actually.
Thank you.
Your eyes. So,
You're pretty mesmerizing.
oh, thanks.
Yeah.
So, your glasses, are they real?
No.
Making me nervous.
Really?
No, not really.
Not really. She's used to this, bro. How many dates she already had in this chicken shop, bro? Same old, bro. She just been around the block.
Making me nervous.
Really?
No, not really. I was trying to flirt. If you were an ice cream cone, would you prefer to be licked or bitten?
Wait.
Interesting question, right? Sounds so trivial, but if you would be an ice cream cone, would you like to be licked or bitten? I think it would be way less painful if you would be an ice cream if someone would lick you, right? If someone would bite you, right? It would be more. It would be just way more tender, right? Essentially, they would eat you. They would some sort of eat you up and devour you. That's like that you're destined to. That's your fate. Some sort of being an ice cream, but the way could be a very aggressive and painful way, like right, or they're just licking you in a very tender way. You would some sort of be eaten in a very tender way. I would like to be eaten in a tender way. in a painful way, bro.
The cone or the ice cream?
Sorry, the ice cream.
Because I don't think you lick the cone.
No.
The ice cream, though.
Yeah, the ice cream.
Licked?
Okay, yeah.
Well, what do we mean?
Second guessing here.
If I was really actually ice cream?
If you were ice cream, if you were ice cream.
It's not a metaphor.
No, it's not a metaphor.
I think like you mostly lick it, but then occasionally a little bite here and there.
She wants the best of both worlds.
Anyone?
Wouldn't hurt anyone.
It's an interesting question, bro. This is a fun question to ask, bro. What Amelia dropped here. And Veronica says in the YouTube chat, Amelia is a journalist and her first chicken shop date was in 2014 with the rapper Gats. Veronica says she took it from Google. And it's a college project kind of. Cool. That's cool, bro. Very cool, bro. right? That even her college project turned out to be the absolute big hit as a journalist, and then interviewing the biggest stars on the planet at the moment, some sort of. At least when it comes to right? Like they have Billie Eilish, Jenny, they're so big. And some of you guys said, there's Andrew Garfield. This dude is also very big, right? In Hollywood, like musicians, actors, and I mean, probably there could also be even maybe more legendary people, right? But I don't know, maybe Robert De Niro or whatever. It could be there, right? Well, Leonardo DiCaprio or like legendary people, right? Or, I don't know, in terms of like in entertainment business, right? But still, bro, Jenny and Billie Eilish, very big artists, bro.
Do you have any advice for dealing with bad guys?
What do you mean?
Villains, evil people, or just, shitty guys?
Well, there are two ways, right? Some people say kill him with kindness, and one person says, it's David Goggins, torture them with success. Make your choice.
I mean, it depends. Do we like them? Do we like them but they're bad, or do we hate them and they're bad? You know what I mean?
Look, to be honest, I just wanted to use your song lyric.
Okay, but I was trying to turn it
wasn't
into...
meant to be this difficult.
Wait a second, what?
I mean, it depends. Do we like them?
Villains. Any advice for dealing with bad guys?
Okay, because of the song, I'm the bad guy. Okay.
What do you mean?
Villains, evil people, or just, shitty guys?
I mean, it depends. Do we like them? Do we like them but they're bad, or do we hate them and they're bad? You know what I mean?
Look, to be honest, I just wanted to use your song lyric.
Okay, but I was trying to turn it
wasn't
into...
meant to be this difficult. You were just meant to go, I don't know, don't reply to their text.
Right. Sometimes maybe guys and gals feel like this, right, when we're having a conversation. You just always have to make it this deep, right? You also always have this question, what's to know the details? Bro, I love some good details.
Okay, but sometimes it's fun to be messing around with
And also understand this whole thing, right?
bad. But sometimes it's fun to be messing around with a bad.
Yeah, it is, but then it just never works out, does it?
No.
And then you also sort of get, it's quite exhausting.
What did you say?
Sometimes it's fun to be messing around with a bad.
Yeah, it is, but then it just never works out, does it?
No.
No, bro.
And then you also sort of get, it's quite exhausting.
It's very
And
exhausting.
then they make you feel like shit. And sometimes it actually takes a long time to get over that.
I know.
And then sometimes that feeling then comes up in your next relationships.
I know.
And then really you'll think, well...
Okay, now she's going really deep with it, right? Like Amelia.
This guy that I actually
Mirroring it, maybe even.
only dated for a short amount of time has really just caused me a lot of pain. So really, I don't think the bad guys, we should not even look at them for a short amount of relationships.
I know.
And then really you'll think, well, this guy that I actually only dated for a short amount of time has really just caused me a lot of pain. So really, I don't think the bad guys, we should not even look them in the eyes.
Well, you just answered your own question.
Thanks.
Case closed. Veronica says she loves their dynamic, like with Billie Eilish and Amelia. And it's just, yes, it's really cool. Yeah, what she made out of her college project, like Amelia. Very mentionable, bro.
So would you ever move to London?
No.
No. Yeah. Well, yeah, sure.
I used to say that I wanted to live here someday.
Okay. Do you have a favourite ad-lib that you've done on a track?
I really like the ad-libs that I did on a new song of mine called Wildflower. On the second verse, thanks.
And do you always ad-lib when you're recording with like every song you're recording?
It's kind of the last step. Like I do all the vocals, I do everything, and then I do a bunch of ad-lib tracks, and then I choose whatever I like. But it's all improvised, so everything I use is just like made up on the spot. And then with Shihiro, which is the third song on my album, we kind of finished that song without realizing it, and then months and months went by, and then we were like basically done with the whole album, and I realized that I hadn't done any ad-libs, and so last second I went in there and I added a bunch, and I'm really glad I did, because some of my favorite parts of the song currently as it is are some of the ad-libs that I did that day.
It does. I learned from you guys and girls that Phineas wrote Ocean Eyes, the song, and then let Billie Eilish sing it. Does Phineas, is he writing all the songs that she's singing? Or most of the songs? Or do they also write together the songs? Or like how would be interesting what the ratio is also, right?
You be crushing on people, huh?
Yeah.
All I do is crush on people. All I do.
Same. If you don't have a crush, then what's even the point of living?
I totally agree. I totally agree. When I don't have a crush, life feels so empty.
I'm going on a date after this. Sorry.
What the hell?
Well, she's like, there's a big demand for what you see here.
I said that in my head. I didn't mean to say it out loud.
You sure said it out loud.
Yeah.
You're going on a real date after this?
No, this is a real date. I mean, I'm going... I'm seeing a friend. I'm staying in, actually. I'm really tired. And I've got a lot of work to do, so I'm going to be at home on my own. Now that I've had a date with you, I'm happier than ever.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Hope you have fun on your next date.
No, I didn't mean that.
Killed the vibe.
Would you even want to go on another date with me?
Should I go to your date later?
Oh, that'd be good.
So yeah, bro. Billy he's not forgetting this, what Amelia said he would out the date.
Surprise!
Surprise.
Surprise!
Alright. So yeah, it's over. Well, there was insightful, informative, entertaining, and therefore I want to give it a like Amelia Dimoldenberg. There you go.